In this video, we're going to discuss how to use a swap out feature with the QR codes. Maybe you have an item that's on out in the field, like a roll-off container or a portable toilet, that you need to be swapped out. We're going to run through that procedure right now. On the screen in front of you, you're going to see we have a rental transaction, and it's order number 254, and it's a PT rental with a serial number or a QR code of 1000. When you look at the QR code maintenance screen, you'll see the same thing. The customer name, what invoice it is on the desktop, and of course the QR code and serial number, which currently match. They're the same. When your driver's out in the field, they're going to scan the QR code. When I click this 1000, it's the same thing as if the driver scanned the code in the field. So what you see in front of you, your drivers will see once they arrive on site. So I'm going to click 1000 as an example. And now we see here that the drivers have an option that says swap exchange. Now, if you don't see this swap exchange button, you got to enable it. Go back to your QR code maintenance screen. Over here under settings, you're going to see a pop out where you have the option to show the swap button. Make sure you set it to yes. So your driver scans the QR code, and this is the options he has. He's going to start by clicking swap exchange. And then he's going to click start swap exchange right over here. That's his next step. He's going to start it. When you do that, he's going to get a pop-up that the swap exchange has been completed, and you can now safely close this window. I'm going to close this out. Your driver has essentially initiated the swap by saying that QR code 1000 has been picked up. When I refresh this page, you're going to see that QR code 1000 is no longer assigned to anybody. So the driver now will scan the next QR code. Let's say, for instance, it's QR code 1001. That is what he's exchanging on site. So I'm going to click 1001. Your driver, again, will click swap exchange. And he's going to click this drop down that says select pending exchange. We started the exchange on that previous QR code. So now we're going to complete the swap exchange. And when I close this out, if I refresh this page, we're now going to see that QR code 1001 has been moved to invoice 254 for this customer. But now we got to tell the system that QR code 1000 has been picked up, and we're going to see after we sync rentals that a new line item for PT rental 1001 will have a QR code of 1001 here. I'm going to close this out, and I'm going to go to sync mobile devices, and I want to sync rentals. This will take a moment, but after the sync is completed, we should see that exchange. We should also see that QR code 1000 is in green, indicating that it's been picked up. Anything in green and italics on the items rented screen represents a unit that's been picked up or has been marked as picked up or swapped out, either or. Now that this is completed, we can go back to our items rented screen, and I'll reset this page. Notice here now, invoice number 254 up top. We returned serial number 1000. It's green and italics. I can also click the button that says show what's been picked up, and the system will filter by what's been picked up or exchanged. If I open invoice 254, there is my additional line item that once that QR code 1000 was delivered. At this point, make sure that you appropriately assign any billing information you needed. Maybe it didn't load a price, chances are it won't. And then, of course, enter your billing start date as required for the new item. At this point, maybe you want to provide a return date for the item that's been swapped out. So you can come over here, for instance, It was picked up today. You can choose today's date and then click out of the field. If you want to invoice it, say yes. If you don't want to invoice it, say no. And the system will simply return QR code 1000 back to inventory to be used by another transaction. 1001 is the new unit they have. And that is how you complete a swap out using the QR code system. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.